And it should be going live here. It says we are live.
As we are live. It
I think we
does.
live, Misty. Hey
Yep.
everybody.
Hey.
Hey everybody. Hey, it's me, Ant, and I got my great friend, my sister Misty, on here with me as well. We're gonna be talking to you a little bit here shortly. But as you're coming on in, let us know where you're tuning in from, what part of the country, what part of the world. If you're catching the recording, maybe in the comment put replay for us. And we'll get started here in about 60 seconds. We're just gonna allow Facebook and YouTube to let everybody know we're live. And let me also go share it on our little profiles.
Yeah, and y'all can let us know how cold it is where you are right now too, because it is cold in Florida.
It is cold in Dallas. The temperature don't make sense. It's Texas people don't like the cold.
We don't either in Florida, especially yeah. No, this
It
girl.
is. It is. What's the temperature here? It is 39 degrees. Mm,
Yeah, I
mm,
think
mm.
it's probably colder than that here. It's been around 30 all day, so
Wow. Cold. Cold.
definitely,
Cold. Cold. Cold,
definitely.
cold, cold. Well, okay, everybody, we're gonna go ahead and kick this thing off. We wanted to come live, and I had to have a special guest because y'all probably have seen. I know y'all have seen her transformation on my wall, and I just had to come bring her on here so she can share about this journey with these skinny drops, as we call them, or slenderized skinny drops. But I just wanted to ask Misty to come on over here. But Misty, before I do that, Misty, where are you at? What part of the country, what part of the world you in?
So I'm in Florida, right in the Panhandle. I'm right there close to Panama City. We're about 35 miles north of Panama City Beach. Most people know where that's at, but I'm a little bit south of Dothan, Alabama. So we're right there in the middle. We call
Oh,
ourselves sometimes Lower Alabama because we still like sweet tea in this part of Florida.
well, all right, Misty. Now, Misty, I know that you have been on your journey with the skinny drops for a minute, but so tell me about it. How did you get turned on to the skinny drops itself? How'd you get introduced to
Well, okay, so I'm 46 years old, years young, and I have tried everything to lose weight. I have carried some. I've been overweight probably since I started having kids. It was just really hard to get that weight off from kids, and then I've just carried it for years. So I was at my heaviest at 211 pounds in April,
Wow.
and I had tried everything. I actually have a list, and I don't like bashing any other companies because there are a lot of good companies out there with good products. But I've tried, I'm not going to say names, but I've tried the pink drink. I've tried the golden spoon. I've tried all different kinds of probiotics. I've tried the stupid cream that you rub on your stomach to try to, and then you wear this little girdle thing. And that one's the most embarrassing part, but just trying to get rid of that belly. I've tried the herbal patches. I've tried the intermittent fasting, the
Wow.
food that you order, the nasty food that tastes like cardboard. I tried that. There was happy coffee. I tried that. Literally, I've been married to my husband for 2 years, and he's probably been with me for about five of those things. So he knows the battle that I have fought. And I saw an ad. A friend of mine was just talking about the skinny drops and how she had lost some weight on them. And I was thinking to myself, okay, do I want to drop another $150 on another weight loss gimmick? Do I want to take that chance? And I just finally told myself that I was going to do that. And if this didn't work, that I was just going to stay fluffy. And I don't like saying the F word. The F word is fat. I don't like to say that word. I don't let my daughter say it. We just, we try to have a good image of our bodies, whether it's perfect or not. But I was just tired of it. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was tired of being overweight, not feeling happy with myself. So I said, this is the last thing I'm going to try. And I tried the drops. I reached out. It was a girl that I knew. We went to school together and lived in the same town together for our whole lives. And so I said, I can trust her. So I texted her and I asked her what's the drops? What's the deal with them? And she said, Misty, they're great. I've lost my last 10 pounds with them. And she said, I feel amazing. She said, I didn't think I could get this last 10 pounds off. And now she does bodybuilding and things like that. So we're totally different metabolism wise. But I said, you know what? I'm just going to try them. So I did. I ordered the drops, got them here, started taking them. I immediately noticed a difference in just basically when I started eating. I was full when I should have been full. It's almost like it gets your brain back where it's supposed to be as far as telling you when your stomach is full, because I couldn't eat a full plate of food. I noticed that day one. Now, everyone doesn't notice that, but I remember noticing that at supper time. And I was telling my husband, I'm like, this sounds crazy because I just started these today, but I literally can't eat another bite or I'm going to be miserable. So that's the first thing I noticed. Well, within 6 days, I had lost 4 pounds, and the scale had not moved in that direction in many, many, many months and many, many things of trying it. So I was sold immediately. And, to date now, I've lost 31 pounds. I went from a size 14 to a size 8. I have not been in single digits since before I had my daughter, who's 16 years old. So, and now she and I are actually wearing the same size pants. So that's a really cool thing. I never got to do that with my oldest daughter because she's a teeny tiny thing. But anyway, so that's just been, it's been an awesome journey. I feel better. I'm going, I'm in that age where we go through perimenopause. I'm in my prime, as what Ashley Rowland says, but I'm in that place where I'm going through that pre-stages of menopause, and I don't get the night sweats and I don't get the hot flashes and all the things that usually come with that. I'm not experiencing any of those negative things. So that's just been an amazing experience for me. And then of course, I decided to help other women like me by jumping in the business.
So you decided to help other women after you started having a transformation yourself. Would
Mhm.
you mind elaborating how has that been going for you? I mean, because I don't believe anybody is allergic to making extra money. So it's probably somebody on here that's saying, "Hey, I would like to make some extra money." So how has that been going for you?
That's going great for me. That's so I actually I jumped in. I told Robin I wanted to jump in if it helped me, that there had to be other women that it would help, that I wanted to jump in and be a part of it. And so I just jumped in head first, started sharing it with people. I mean, I had several drops sold out the gate within a couple of weeks, and just all the lives that I've helped and just all the testimonies just started rolling in. And then they started telling their friends and they started buying them. So, you know, with that, so I worked two part-time jobs. I worked for a heating and cooling company part-time, and then I worked for my ex-husband part-time as well. So since Partner Co, I have been able to leave the job with my ex-husband and Partner Co takes up that space in my income. So that has been a huge blessing, because I mean, even though we get along, who wants to work with their ex? You know what I mean? So that's awesome that I was able to do that. And then I've been paying down some debt, which is amazing. And I've been able to pay for the trips that we've been going on to meet our partners, and all of the conventions that we do with Partner Co. I've been able to pay for all of those things with the business as well. So it's definitely been a blessing.
That is so awesome, Misty. I just can't thank you enough for coming on and sharing, because so many people want to see what we have going on. They always inquiring about it. I said,
Mhm.
well, you know what? I'm gonna start doing these lives a little bit more often and bringing some real people with real results, so everybody knows that these people are real. So, but Misty, I know
Absolutely.
I'll be over there in Panama City with you and your husband next month. So next month,
Next month.
Oh, a month from now, actually. So if you
Yes.
are in the Panama City Beach area and you want to come visit us, we'll be there on the 20th, around that time in February. Or reach out to one of us and we'll let you know where our event is. You can see more people in real life as well. But Misty, I love to, before I always leave off, I always ask people to have tips. I know you told me what your tips was. And
Mhm.
let's just kind of talk about these tips with the drops and maybe even the opportunity. So tip number one, you said that what was tip number one that you wanted? Mindset. You wanted everybody.
Yes, mindset. Definitely, you want to have your head in the game. So like I said, I had tried multiple different things, and these products had worked for other people, but they just didn't work for me. And I think that the number one reason why they didn't work for me was that my head wasn't in the game. So I made up my mind when I got these drops, this was the last thing I was going to try. But I also told myself, I'm going to give it 100%. I'm going to do it like I'm supposed to do it, and focus. And, so I said, at least a month, I'm going to get my money's worth, and I'm going to do it. So I did it. And like I said, the weight just started dropping off. And of course, you get that kind of an experience, and it's like you're addicted. So it's like, I'm coming back for some more. So I got more drops. And like I said, just yeah, the rest is history there.
The
But
rest is
mindset's definitely number one.
yeah. And I always tell people, hey, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're
You're
right
right.
either way.
You're
So
right.
mindset is always very, very key. So you said tip number two was that you say that everybody should have an accountability partner or partner. So pretty much find some people to do this with you. What would you elaborate there, Misty?
Well, my husband was my biggest supporter. He's always been my biggest supporter, and he was there with me. He didn't always eat the healthy stuff that I was eating, but he supported me. And if I felt like I couldn't do it, he was like, "Yeah, oh yes, you can do it. You got this." And so he was great. But it's just great to have somebody that's, you know, cheering you on
Let's
for
cheer
sure.
you on. Yeah, I've always, you get a couple of people to do something with you. Now you got some accountability partners. People, the day you don't feel like doing it, or the day you kind of slack off, you got somebody there to pick you up. So I always, hey, accountability partners is very key in anything you want to have success in. And then your third tip you said was
Take the
take,
drops. They
take
don't
the
work in the
drops.
bottle. They come in a really nice, cute little bottle and it's precious, but they don't work in the bottle. You have to get them in your body. So since I've been sharing the drops with others, I have, several people are like, I can't remember to take them. Or what if I forget to take them? Take the drops. Just if you forget, it's just like a prescription medication. On the bottle it says, if you miss this dose, take it as soon as you remember it. Same thing. Take it as soon as you remember it. It doesn't matter. Just get them in your body. That's where they're going to work the best. They're not going to work in that bottle. So
Yeah,
just drops.
you definitely want to take the homeopathic drops. And if you can get back, if you on here and somebody shared this with you, get back with the person who shared this with you.
Mm-hmm.
But then also, if you my friend or your Misty's friend, get back with one of us and we'll tell you about these drops. These homeopathic drops, they're absolutely amazing. You take them 3 times a day. These drops are transforming lives. We even have clinical studies done on these drops, y'all. Clinical studies done on them. Women lose a half a pound a day on average, and men lose 3/4 of a pound a day on average just by taking these drops. So, hey, we encourage you to get back with one of us or the person who shared this with you because they thought enough about you. But, Misty, you had another tip that you wanted to give
Yes.
everybody if they do decide.
So we all know how important water is to flush out toxins and all the things. Well, the first thing that these drops start doing is they start detoxing your thyroid and then your pancreas. So all those toxins, the only way toxins can come out of your body, without getting scientific, but you can get them out 3 ways. It's either carbon dioxide, sweat, or urine. So you got to drink the water to get the sweat and the urine to come out. So those are the best 2 ways to get rid of it. So drink your water. And I have experience with this because in the beginning, I didn't know how important it was. And I didn't drink my water and I experienced some flu-like symptoms from the detox because my body was holding on to that because I wasn't flushing it out. So definitely drink your water.
Water is important. I always encourage people, hey, shoot for a gallon a day. Shoot for a gallon a day, you'll be on point there. But, well, everybody, you got to meet my wonderful friend, Misty. Misty, how much have you lost again?
Okay, I'm 31 pounds down today.
31 pounds down. So you got to meet my friend, Misty, who has lost 31 pounds using the skinny drops, aka body balancing drops. We have women that call them happy drops. Hey, these drops are absolutely transforming lives all over the world. So if you're looking to transform your life, it may not even be weight loss because we always say weight loss is a side effect. You may be looking to just, help your body out and just feel better, overall health, without going into all the different type of things that it can help out with. But let's just say, hey, it's a lot of things that you can help out, boosting your metabolism, helping out with your thyroids, boosting your mood, a lot of amazing things that it can help you out with. So get back with the person who shared this with you. Get back with Misty. Get back with me, wherever, and get you a box of skinny drops because you're going to thank us later for doing it. But that's all. Misty, anything you want to end off with?
No, just buy the drops. Take the drops.
Buy the drops, take the drops.
Yep.
Hey, you guys. All right, everybody. Thank y'all for tuning on in.
Bye, Anthony.